Happy New Year! Got any resolutions?
I have one. Finish this game. It's the only one I haven't 100%ed in the entire series.
Take it away,
Between
operator.
this and the Game Boy games. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Welcome back for more Mega Man Battle Network 6 Cybeast Gregar. Last time, we completed the Mega Chip collection. Now for the standard. Listen, I've decided to change up how I'm going to go about things. Because few of the chips, in doing my research for this, are sold at Asterland by Mr. Famous. So, we're headed that way. Hey, welcome on in, Zero. Yeah, this wind has been nasty all freaking day. It was nasty as I was going into work, and it was kind of rough on the way home, but not nearly as bad, but it was still a pain in the butt. So I'm gonna buy what I can now. Also, 6,900, nice. Oh, jeez, ice flowers? I feel like I've heard of that before, but maybe I'm misremembering. Now, what I do, ice flows. Gotcha. Okay, typo. Yeah, the ice tends to get intense this time of year. I'm just glad we're missing the big snow event, but those in the way of that, ooh, good luck, you'll need it. Now, the side quest that we have, I have to find the chips specific to it. But it called for a... Yeah, very lucky indeed. But we are looking to create a specific program advance. Where is it? Oh, the day's been fine, but it's also been a busy one. Bit jelly, admittedly, because I prefer dog sitting to having to work, but that's just me. Unfortunately, there's no quick way to getting to where I need to go, so the only way to go about it is the way I know. I do feel like this part of the game could have been fleshed out a little better. Only because you have to remove obstacles, but the only way to do that is with other navies. I feel like they could have handled that just a little bit. Oh yeah, no doubt. Panel return, a repair chip, but by a different name. Still just as good. Those rare viruses tend to drop more Zenny. They can also drop better chips, too. Cut and run. Didn't get it, so I'm gonna close it. Gotta admit, this game's Undernet 3 is something real creepy about it. Okay, just about 3,000 Zenny. Since I'm low on Zenny, taking fights is probably a priority right now. So the next Earthbound race, I have a date in mind. I'm just waiting on confirmation from my opponent. It is an elimination race, so I have to win to keep playing. However, if I lose, that means I get to get ready for PK Scramble just a little bit earlier. Damn it, forgot to use... Actually, you know what? No, this might work. That kills. Got the green mystery data. Navi plus 20. Well, whatever. That was a good fight. Done with style, too. We'll admit, all the hidden paths, it just gets confusing after a while. Wait. Keep full synchro up. Got a Moonblade. Draw is just about there. Well, with how they're lined up, I'm just gonna use a Race Man. Wrecks them both. And I win. I don't have any untrap, actually, so... I know one of the... There's a couple of areas where I have to use various skills. Don't like this fight setup at all. That was a good hack. This 160. At this point, I just need to burn through chips to get what I need. I could make that work, but the setup would be tight. dagger's not working, I call bullshit, just because those are swords. Hey, Will, how you doing? Calling it in, Poison Pharaoh. And it did, just like that. 5 bug frag, but we got the program advance entry as well, which is what we really needed. Picked up money there. Christmas, decently enough. New Year, I'll say this much, it been cold. Trying to think of how I want to go about this. Oh, look, he's a good thing. But I win. Not really interesting on my end. But, well, at least I haven't been bored at work, so there's that. $10 bug frag. On the other side of the Battle Network 3 graves. And it acknowledges all the bosses. But even super bosses deserve acknowledgement. There we go. I'd like to know how to get up there, but nothing stands out in my mind in that regard. It really is. Also, good evening, Dash. Welcome in. I gotta answer that. Be right back. Okay, I've returned. Apologies for that. Trying to get some technology figured out with my phone. Yeah, this is a great, incredible game. Love this game. This collection's fantastic. Hey, Capcom. Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection. Soon, please. And a burn square. Yeah, Legend Star Zero. You know I cannot mention Legends without bringing up. Give us Legends 3, you cowards. Yeah, when it comes to that one, they fucked the ball and tried to blame the fans, when in reality, they were gaslighting the fans. Which, honestly, that is not good business. Slice and dice. Down goes the tree. Charge +1. Yeah, their rep took a hit. As for what these graves are, their purpose will become apparent soon. Doing a bit of a poison walk here. Intentional to kill the virus. Gotta recover 300 out of that. Good chip. It's just I don't have the space for that type of healing. Oh, it's a dragon. Is it wood? It is wood. Dragons remain tough fights no matter what. We're ahead 3. Good drop. Okay, I've done everything I can do down here on this trip. We're gonna jack out Slash Man. I had AC/DC, and I'm gonna pull up my notes. What is missing and what is not. Did purchase a few chips to help that were needed, so that'll help take some of the edge off. Yeah, was there spin 2 that I needed? Okay, so 174 dealt with. $191 was anti-recovery, so that's off the board. believe Bug Mom is one of them. Hey, Super Bass, how you doing? I appreciate that, Super Bass. More than I've let it be known that I appreciate stuff like that. As usually I'm the type that just gets overlooked. It's just how it's been with my life, is I'm somebody who gets overlooked, so for folks who do take notice, I really do appreciate it. And that's not just words. That's truth. Truth that I feel. Alright. Got my refill on Untrap. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'd wager that. Because I don't use a cam, I don't use any sort of VTuber model. Do I have any plans to? Do I feel like my face can be quite expressive? Well, yes. But do I want to put my face on a camera? Answer to that is a no. Ah, good. I see. Makes sense to me. True. I'm trapped. I got roasted on that one. Oh, man. But I do like the effect of using damage over time. It's quite diabolical. I already got a high boomer, so we're set there. I'll have to come back for the HP memory when I have more Zenny, so... No Zenny, but I got some goodies. Ooh, there's a rare one. Rare one moves fast, though. Hey, we just got the contact virus data without even trying to. This is the area where that spawns. Now, those rare viruses do more than just give you the data for the virus battler. They do also make it possible to get rarer chips and more Zenny than your typical fight. Okay, I'll take the money. Well, that's a tank cannon 1. It's a start, right? I'd say so. Got a magnet coil. I don't think I have that one. Where is that on library? 185. That was one of the chips that it was exclusive to a green mystery data, so that one's kind of dirty, but they can't all be clean. Anyway, I do have a side quest to turn in, so I'm gonna go do that now. At least if you forget where a side quest is, you can always look it up. Right there in the email, which is great. Because it's easy to forget details like this. Ah, you figured out the program phase? Show me the memo. What? Blazing Pharaoh. Wow. Slot in order is 2 Poison Seed Peas followed by an Anubis Pea. Thank you, my research will go great now. Here's something for your trouble. A science manual. Check key items. I'm curious. Numbers written on the bookmarks. 70741 543. That gives beat. Very useful in versus play, because it takes away your opponent's first Navi automatically, letting you use it. Rather, it betrays them. What else we got on this board? Official request. In order to preserve public order, we are collecting certain data. We are thus looking for people to assist in data collection. If interested, please come to the Skytown Observation Computer. Now, this is all stuff we did not get in the North American release of Battle Network 6, so I'm glad I get to experience this one on stream. So, speaking of 6, there was something interesting that was brought to my attention. That, Surge of Power from this game, somebody made into an SNES sound font. And the video used shows some of the fastest strats for beating the enemy Navis in this game. I wouldn't have known about it if Author Blues wasn't playing that Super Mario World Kaizo hack. Well, excuse me a moment. I'm putting my yo-yos back in because something stinks. Ah, you must be the one who took my request. As a member of the official Net Battlers, I'm in charge of maintaining order in this area. Behind me is image data from recent net criminal navies. We are officials are charged with storing the data of navies who cause these incidents as a means to prevent crime. This image data faithfully recreates a navi's movements. If you battle against this image data, you can explore the navi's weaknesses. We'd like you to take on the navies in this image data. Help us defend this area against further incidents. So, we are fighting, 5 different navies. What strength is the question? This I do not care about right Image data blast, man. Let's go. Oh, this is just basic. This is basic level. And we don't even get surge power. Sad. That's a win. Next up, Dive Man. I'm just gonna dumpster this fool. I mean, 2 charge shot thunder beams. Weak. Circus Man, on the other hand, this guy can be a big old booty hole. Okay, I was moving as if it was still the faster movements of a later fight, and it actually caused me to get hit. Clever change-up game, I gotta say that much. Judge Man. Once I learned his pattern, this guy had no chance. $60 per hit. Yeah, that's lethal. And now Element Man, also known as use the cross that picks on the weakness. At least that's how I do this fight. $800 with Life Sword. Yes, please. That's all of them. You're able to record great data from your fights. Your cooperation will be a great help in preventing crimes. And now for your reward, we get an Asterisk Area Grab, which is going right in my folder, an Asterisk Anti-Navi, and an Asterisk Anti-Recovery. Also worth noting in terms of chips, we are at a grand total in the standard library of 118! Alright, that was a fun one. And 2 side quests remain. What do we have here? I'm Mr. Famous. I need help with my research subject to experimentation. If you aren't a strong battler, it will be dangerous. If you feel you can help, come to the aquarium shark tank. So Famous has another request, yet he's standing right there. But in the shop, he does not acknowledge it. He'll only acknowledge it at Seaside. Shark Tank is in this room. Hey lad, I'm the one behind this latest request. I wonder what your request could be. You are Mr. Famous after all. Actually, to train as a net policeman or junior official, I developed a handheld machine to release viruses. Right now, I am making the final adjustments on it. I'd like to gather some data by having you fight with this new virus battling machine. By the way, my machine can release 20 viruses in a row, and while battling, you can't stop. You ready to try your luck? Let's go. This is pedestrian. I don't even need the PA that rolled. Next. Full disclosure, I expect these to get harder as we go, so... Now we're stepping it up, but so am I. I win. Sometimes plans fall apart. turn up the temperature. Okay, the difficulty's definitely ramping up now. I will say, Cragger is a pain in the crag. That was clean. Not to mention well timed. Admittedly, the game seems easy when the draws are there. So when the draws aren't there, the game is not as easy. Played it nice. Joker eyes. Air shot would set up Step Sword perfectly. Well, this one I actually do have to focus because Doom mechs are scary to go against. Okay, that one was actually tough. Oh, perhaps I should have kept my mouth shut. Because heady viruses... Headies are powerful, and Heady E has the strongest aura. I feel like I need to target that aura for removal first. We're gonna go Erase Cross here. set a recovery chip in. About to say, excuse you, game. Got a couple of SP-powered viruses here. Oh yeah. Looks like you can put out the candle virus. The candle virus gets put out by wind, so I basically took the teeth out of this fight. We take those. A wood dragon. Oh yeah, no doubt. Battle 19, and one of the targets is a recovery 150. Alright, if he comes to if the viruses line up, I can end this in one go. Oh boy. This just got very dicey. Okay, that worked. And now for something anticlimactic. Use fire. I bet that's harder in files are because you don't have a fire type soul in that, well, fire cross in that game, so yeah. Well done then, awesome operating. Analyze all of your net battling data, use it to train lots of young up-and-coming battlers. Thank you, here's your reward. We get Circus, Judge, and Element Man star chips. All very good star chips to have, by the way. I don't know how many of those are competitively viable, admittedly. Eraseman's the only one that I really know from when I first played the game, because it's less about damage and more about the chip effect of paralyzing an opponent. So anyway, one last request. Road to Soul Battler. People call battlers like me Soul Battler. I'm looking for those who believe in the Soul Battler cause. If you wish to come soul to soul with me, come to the green homepage. Oh yeah, we already passed 69 on that. So, our score may not be nice, but it's exceeded nice. Kalidoki. You're the one who answered my smoking request. I'm a guy with a burning soul. I want to set this cold world on fire with my hot soul. Basically, soul to soul. That's my policy. To give everything the proper respect, those who follow this policy are called soul battlers. I'm looking for people who can see what we are doing. There still aren't that many soul battlers. Would you like to get soul to soul with our group? Alright, so you share a purpose. You're a soul battler now. To be fair, Mega Man was a soul battler ever since Battle Network 4. Actually, strike that, since the beginning of the series. Right now, the Net Mafia is having a top secret meeting. You must be making evil plans. Do you want to help me stop them? As far as their meeting place, the area around Greentown looks suspicious, so I am watching it closely. Go check out the area. Good luck. Online or... Here's the interesting part. Is it online or is it... And those viruses go down easy. And yes, the money is good. And those are down. 450. A 1,000 more. Not bad, not bad. Double counter hit. Nice. Why not? I'm the one who got countered that time. Great yo-yo. Ooh, that stung. And at least. Overall, good fight. Okay. Anything suspicious here? Alright. Pit. Oh, it's in Greentown itself. Okay. So I derped. And I go to the wrong destination. Derp. Yeah, I still mindlessly wandered in. GG, me. It was Greentown. Oh, there was a regular up 2 in the flower bag. Okay, so I jacked into the symbol comp. There's something going on here. Beat him with a hockey puck. I'll regret that. Let's get violent. Evil laughs. What's with you? We're the Net Mafia. Was our plan against Green Area exposed? Ah, well, I guess we'll start earlier than planned. Cleaned him up. That's 3. Now this is where I worry because I know it can get nasty. Hey, Speed, how you doing? For us, it's just been a very windy day into a very windy evening. This time the chip draw wasn't very good. But I recovered. inverted controls, not the worst thing in the world to deal with. Oh, but this could be a problem. Earth and Thunder. 2 dragons. Alright, next play. That was gnarly. Did it, Lynn? We rounded up the whole Net Mafia. Let's go tell that Soul Battler's Navi. Gotta admit, that was a harrowing fight. Holy crap. Ah, you did it! Thanks to you, we've uncovered the Net Mafia's evil plot. Amazing! Someone with this kind of talent? Not since the legendary Soul Battler Takeshi. You are an amazing Soul Battler. Let me give you this. Soul Emblem. All linked by our souls. That's why we say, soul to soul. You'll never forget a burdened soul. And request rank to Master. What's this? I hear there's someone who finished every request. I should have known that someone is you. Hey, Will, how you doing? In case I didn't say that already. By completing all of those requests, you are now more than even an official. I've got something I want to show you. Proto Man's true form. We're waiting in Cyber Academy, Class 6-1. Well now, I was not going to show this for a while, but he's thrown down the challenge. What do we do with a challenge? We take it on. Right. I was also a little tired last night, too, to be fair. His work wore me right the fuck out on a physical side yesterday. Yeah, it was. And I'm saving here because now it is time. Hikari, fight me. I think it's different in the GBA version to trigger this fight, but here we go. Let me show you the real Proto Man. Alright, let's see it. You asked for it. Do it, Proto Man. This is a super boss version of Proto Man. Fair warning. This is difficult. But at the same time, I have a lot of fun with fights that are this hard, so... So Proto Man triggering that shield appears to be a tell. Oh, you're gonna regret that one, Chaud. Ruby Spheres. That was some good... That was a good era. Oh, I'm in trouble here. It's not often that Ah, yes. Oh, no, you don't. Secret levels? Well, I was cornered there. Got me. Prime Cup. That'll be 1,000 damage on its own. I want to do more than that. Oh, admittedly, Blaze, your shield strats are getting annoying. $240. Okay, we'll step sword on this turn. Yep, I remember that one. I'd prefer to be at full synchro, but... Let's do it. Got him! You really proved it. Your strength, that is. That is probably one of the hardest fights in the series, because that is Proto Man jacked all the way up in intensity. So that's a shit. And there were times in that fight where I just, even after beating it for the next week, I was still grinding that fight because the fight was that good. See, I do love a good challenge. And speed is correct, and I'm going to show this off real quick. You get the Proto Man emblem on the title screen for that fight, a key component for 100%ing the scan. Now, I do suppose it's time to consult the library to see what chips I'm missing and where are they. Actually, the enemy list will tell me where those enemies are. We want to go to for... Well, that's gonna be later. Alright, I'm actually going... That's Graveyard. Elect Pulse 3, I'm willing to bet is Graveyard. Yep. So, I'm not gonna worry about Graveyard stuff yet, because that will be last. Hickory Honey 3 is also Graveyard. Flash Bomb 3, probably Graveyard. Chip 82, that's an interesting one. What are you? Neo Variable Sword, and... Well, we can get that now, actually. We just have to go to Sky Area 1. Okay. That's one of the great things I've enjoyed of playing these games again over the past almost year, is the details that I've forgotten to time. Do need to come back with 65 for Grab Revenge Q, however. 24, so I need 89. I'm getting Neo Variable now to take care of that hole in the library. And to that end, Lock Enemy does more than track enemy navies. It tracks Green Mystery Data fights as well. I'm pretty sure 87 is going to be the same thing, but I'm going to check. Yeah, Assassin Sword. Yeah, that's Doom Mech. Yeah, that's Graveyard too. We're definitely not doing that right now. Wave Arm 3 is Breaker. And that is all Graveyard 1, so same idea. Sandworm 3, probably the same deal. Okay, so the Nightmare Viruses, that's one I actually need in general. We go to Pavilion Comp 3 or the Underground. Guide Panel Comp is... But we're actually closer to number 2 than number 1, technically. Because number 2 is going to be Disaway. We gotta go to the principal's office, and not because we did anything wrong, but because we gotta do something right. The specified virus is in position. At least in this version, I can use... If I start to if I feel like I'm not going to get it in a timely manner, I will put the collect program on. And for the Gregar chips, I'm going to be doing that anyway, because, man, getting some of those is a right pain in the ass. At least that was in a reasonable amount of time, anyway. Not the combination I was looking for. Not the enemy I'm looking for, admittedly. That was shit. Awful battle that was. I want to get one good encounter with one good fight. But something tells me I'm not even gonna get one good fight for this, so I may just go ahead and go for it that. Alright, what do I have for options here? Well, we'll just run with it. I don't like the reduced buster attack, but what can you do? Not the combination. Abort, abort. So Sam Darnold finally got a Pro Bowl selection. About time. Apparently one time saw him with Carson Palmer one day. Put him together with Sam Darnold, and what do you get? You get a Darnold Palmer. Woo! Somebody had some fun calling into a radio show with that joke. Wait. A counter hit. And it gave me corn. Damn. I wouldn't want corn. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Other than a case of just not getting the draw. Whoops, I stepped out. Got the flash bomb chip and not the chip I was looking for. Game. I think what I am gonna do is take a moment, use the bathroom, be right back. Thank y'all for watching. Alright, I've returned. Sometimes you gotta make a pit stop. Quick shot of hydration. Yeah, thank you, Zero. Now, let's see if we can get this. That's the right terrain, just the wrong enemy combination. I can imagine Retro Achievements has this as last ship can't be from the trader, which I'm sorry. I think that's just dumb. No. That'll help. Game! That was the one! Apparently, this game's RNG. The RNG for chip drops can be sus. Got it on a lousy fight. So we are finally moving on from that one. That's a 101 off the board. 107, 110, that's probably in that same area. 118, I know 126 is. 130, on the other hand, is a mystery chip. Ooh, excuse me. Ship trading. Over in ACDC. It's the end of a trade chain. So that makes sense. And a chip trade for Airspin 2. I think I know what I'm doing at this point. Actually, no. I'll go this way. I want to check. Okay, so that's the first pavilion comp. This area is the second. And here we have number 3. I think one of the viruses I'm looking for is in this area. Yeah, here's what I'm after. That was fast. Summon Black 1. Is that the only one? That's 143 off the board. Making good progress here. A bug frag was picked up. We need those. So I may have to go into graveyard to get try and grind for bug frag. Oh boy. Double shot. Alright, we're good there. I'm gonna go to Skytown because one of these computers has a trade that can get us one of the missing chips. It's not that one. It's the furnace. It's this one, the AC comp. Wait, we don't have Warhead 1B? Shit. I get that one? So we need to find Hetty A. Where are you? Underground. Ah. And it's unfortunate that I don't have that chip because I believe that's also a program advance. And we get Justice 1J. And what that chip does, it rains down Fists of Justice. Be searching around Underground 1 specifically for this one. about to hate this. What? Admit? Well, son of a monkey. Feast time. What I'm gonna say about that guy? Dick. So looking at the numbers, the virus I'm looking for would have a 20% chance of showing up here, roughly. And this isn't just the virus, this is actually the fight that they show up in, so... That's a C. I would need a B, however. Not the enemy I'm looking for. And the virus I'm looking for is not appearing. Typical. the one I needed for the trade, but I also need it for the program advance. So, what do? Oh, I know what do. Damn, that flies out fast. Oh, fast but strong, too. Good lord. We've beaten more than 32 Mets, so now the rare Met has made an appearance. Pulling the Bettis at the bottom of the folder because the game knows. Oh, good lord, Will, that's rough. But not nearly as rough as the Toronto Raptors the other night, getting blown out by 51. Stream HD. This is not a high-def stream. This is firing a lot of heads. Fires a stream of 5 aura heads with 3 combinations. I just did the first one just to get it out of the way. But yeah, quite a powerful attack. Now that I've got the PA logged, I'm going to go make that trade now. And that is probably going to be the last thing I have time for tonight because, TikTok. and jacking on this side. Cool. No pun intended, by the way. Everyone's hero. Complete all requests, including... I'll get the text on that later. Oh wait, I'm in Mega Chip. Doy. Air spin toot was 130 toot. Grab banish will require bug frag, as will one of the other chips. Everything else is basically, as far as I'm aware, in the graveyard. So what I think I'm gonna do is... yeah, 14 left. And since grinding's gonna be needed, as I'm not just grinding enemies at this point, I'm also grinding to get bug frags. I need a total of 89. Well, at this point, I need to get 78. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? It is an incredibly lucky occurrence that can happen in any area 1.2% of the time. And has a 1 in 4 chance of spawning when you when you jack into Cyberworld in any given area. A yellow mystery data. These things have some of the best rewards in the entire game, and the rarity of them showing up, wow, is very rare. There's only one thing left to do, and open this bad boy up. What do we got here? 10 bug frags! Wow! That is one of the rewards that can pop up when that happens, so... you know what? Rare stuff like that, you love to see it. So I've gone entire playthrough. I've gone several Cyberworld grind sessions in this game without even seeing one of those. I was just thinking of ending too, but you know what? Get something that cool and that hype happening, not yet. part about the graveyard that I find going back and forth to is that it's tedious as all hell. Admittedly, some areas are a pain in the butt to look for green mystery data. This area being one such area, where it is a pain in the butt to look for them. Mostly because of how big of an area it is. Double KO. Thorn Shot 3 and 2500 Zenny. I already had that one, so that's not a new one, but still a good one to get. Okay. We're at 25. Alright, we have arrived. This is where I go to work. We'll be getting the rest of the chips here next time. And we're going to make sure we have enough bug frag and all that grinding as well. So thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please hit the follow button. Lets you know when I go live on Twitch. I do aim on streaming. But right now I'm looking at Saturday night for my next Earthbound race. No confirmation on it as of yet, but I anticipate that getting confirmed in the next little bit. But yeah, this wound up being a very fun stream. Also a very hype moment getting a yellow mystery data. In fact, I gotta pull something up about that. Gold mystery data. One of the internet areas can be chosen to have a gold mystery data in it, which has a 25% chance of happening. It won't happen in Central Area 1 and 2, but every other area is fair game. In one area, it's a 32 out of 2,304 chance, 1.39%. And for items in the pool, it would be 32 out of 256. I'm curious as to what is in each of these areas, because I feel like we just got blindsided by height. So when a gold mystery data shows up, you want to open it because it'll contain either a large quantity of Zenny, bug frags, or a rare battle chip. And mega chips are on the table here. Yeah, I just did not expect to see that shit tonight at all. But yeah, that's just wow, that's wild that happened tonight. I kid you not. That is probably one of the wildest things I've seen happen on one of these in a long time. All right. We are coming up on JDQ season, actually, so I think I want to get a raid off for somebody who's definitely involved in the event. You know what? You know what? This is perfect because this was going to be a game I was going to stream anyway. But I'm not specifically yet, but yeah, to see that in game is really cool. I got to do some research to see exactly what can show up and where. But yeah, that's just because I know it can show up in the Sun God or the Water God Labyrinth in Battle Network 4. I don't know about 5 though. But yeah, either way, tonight's raid is to one of the many hosts and voices of GDQ, and that's Kung Fu Fruit Cup. She is playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, a fantastic video game. I'll try to get that working for a stream here one of these days. Anyway, till next time, stay kind, stay safe, stay awesome, and I will see you later. Good night, everybody. Take care.